Okay, that's me. I'm just chilling, sitting in my kitchen, standing in the kitchen, palms itching. Let me get off the microphone. I like my microphone up here like Lemmy. It's the ace of spades. Damn. I only got one viewer right now, but one viewer. Did you just witness that amazing Lemmy fucking impression? Did you see that? Did you hear that? That was amazing. Let's go for a walk. Did you hear my Lemmy, Dr. GTI? Did you just hear that? Did you just hear my Lemmy? Tell me somebody heard my Lemmy. It was fucking perfect. I don't think I could recreate it. GTI, tell me you heard that shit. Oh, Treat Williams just died. Did you hear it? You heard it, right? It was dead on. The ace of spades! The ace of spades! Oh my God! Add that to the repertoire, folks. Westside could do a Lemmy impression. A Lemmy impression. Unfortunately, that's the only line that I could say, because that's the only line that I know. But yeah, I got my mic up here like Lemmy. The ace of spades! Oh my God, bro. That's a dead-on Lemmy impression. Count it. Count it. I'm doing that shit at karaoke. The ace of spades. Uh-oh, we lost it. Treat Williams. Treat Williams just died, bro. Like, okay. I know it's not a big deal. Obviously, it's not one of those. I mean, losing anybody in this world is bad. Celebrities, they mark our generations. You know, they mark like if you know who Treat Williams is, you're probably from like my generation. I think a millennial would be like, Treat Williams, is that like something you eat? They wouldn't know. Nick Magnuson! Now, I wanted to do that at the card show, but I held back. You know what I'm saying? I held back. My girlfriend was like, don't embarrass yourself. I was like, I'm not embarrassing myself. She's like, don't embarrass Nick. I was like, okay. Duly noted. The ace of spades! Lemmy with a side of macho going, oh yeah, let me tell you something, brother. We're in the kitchen today, Mean Gene. Oh yeah. Gotta get tanked up first, you know, if you're gonna do some cooking in the kitchen. You gotta get tanked up. All right, people, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's about to get hot in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? You can't handle the heat of these hot stocks. I forget what he says. Oven mitt check. You got him on? You got him on? That was a great one. That was a good one. What's on the menu today? Well, so I was going to make some pork chops. But Brittany just texted me and said that she got some... Hey, nah, bro. We're not playing that. Brittany just texted me and said that we're getting some steaks. She bought ribeye. So we're gonna have ribeyes. I'm gonna make some potatoes and some grilled veg, and it'll all come together. Cause I'll start all the prep. I'll put the potatoes in first, then start cutting up my veg. By the time she arrives, I'll just do up the steak. You know, you cook a steak cooks in 8 minutes. If you're cooking a steak longer than that, I'm not eating at your house. Sorry, it's not gonna happen. I don't like no papery, cardboardy steak. You ruined it. You ruined my meal. You're a ruiner. But anyways, Treat Williams. I couldn't even really name a movie that he was in, except like some 80s shit. Like, I don't even know off the top of my head. What movie was Treat Williams in? Hey, what's up, Dr. GTI? Steel Fawn, Holy Kitchen, Batman. We got Spock in the house. Spock, do Vulcans cook? Or do Vulcans care about culinary things? Or do they just eat like a paste that sustains them? I've always wondered that. What do Vulcans eat? Do they prepare a turkey on Thanksgiving? Or are they just like, I don't know. Good question, right? Oh wait, I don't have emotions. Amphibian says this is gonna be super entertaining. You could already tell, right? Because I got the herbs. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a safety meeting, so you gotta have some herbs. Yeah, that's right. Look at that. Look at this. All right. How often do you see thyme so fresh? You're probably gonna piss me off. I'm telling you, you're probably gonna piss me off. I should probably get something to hold that there. Thyme so fresh. Look at this. It's got the flowers on it still. Look at that. Look at that. Thyme so fresh, it got the flowers on it. Oh, unbelievable. These herbs are gonna be great in the potatoes. I got some fresh rosemary too. We got some fresh rosemary. So I'm gonna do the potatoes first. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave them kind of dirty. Look, if you're a grown ass person and you can't eat potatoes when they got the skins on them, you're not a grown ass person. Don't call yourself a grown ass person. You a kid, all right? Me personally, I could care less. I like a little bit of that skin flavor. I don't like just the potato meat, all right? I like a little bit of the skin flavor in there. So what I tend to do is I usually just wash up my potatoes real nice and cut off any real hard blemishes. But for the most part, I keep my skins on my potatoes. I like to do a dirty potato. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to cut them up into chunks, and we're going to make a roasted potato with all these herbs, some olive oil, all that. It's going to be real nice. Check this out. And then for the veg, we're going to do grilled peppers, onion, and I'm actually not going to season that too much. I'm just going to throw a little bit of salt, pepper, a little bit of olive oil, and then I'll probably do like I actually just might do that. I think the veggies are just going to get salt and pepper. I'm not going to add too much. You know, this shit is fucking all flavor, you know? These peppers, that's all the flavor you need right there. Peppers and onions, I don't got to add much to that. So then we'll have the peppers and onions. I'll plate the potatoes, throw the steak, and then top everything with the peppers and onions. That's it. Knock it out the ballpark. And I plan on using this right here. See, I keep this shit simple in the kitchen. I'm not trying to fucking use every damn pot and pan to make my masterpiece. I'm gonna use these two right here. I'm gonna do the veg in this. I'll set the veg on side. I'll put the veg on side, wrap it in foil, put it in the oven. I'll do the steak in here. When I take the steak off, I'll rest the steak for a little bit, because when you cook a steak, you gotta let it rest. A lot of people fuck that up. You don't know. The steak's gonna continue cooking when it's out of the pan. So when you cook the steak, take it out of the pan, set it aside, let it rest for a couple minutes, and then plate it up. And then while it's resting, I'm gonna throw the vegetables back in the steaky pan with all the with the drippings and whatnot, and I'm gonna cook reheat the peppers. The peppers and onions are already gonna be cooked. I'm gonna reheat them in the steak juice, and then boom, boom, bap. How about that? How about that? Catch me outside. So first things first, let's get fucked up. Shit! I just spit all over my workstation. All right, it's okay. It's okay. Jock shit, bro! All right. How about this, guys? Because we're going to keep it entertaining. How about this? You know when this gets busted out, you know the party's gonna be right. Hear what that said? Does this shot make my ass look too fabulous? Yes, it does. All right, get this party started right. Take a little drink ski. Hey, comrade. I got a movie review for you guys. Woo! Oh Lord. Do I got a movie review for you guys? All right, check this out. I cannot review this. I cannot recommend this movie enough, guys. Enough. I recognize Treat Williams from a Hallmark show my wife watches called Chesapeake Stories. Yeah, he's you know, he took a step down as he got older, but he always kept working. But he was in a lot of 80s movies and like action movies and stuff. I think he was in FX. He was either in FX or The Hidden, which are like deep cuts. Like Brian Joel knew. Brian Joel. Is Brian Joel in the room? Brian Joel will know exactly who Treat Williams is. Oh! Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We have a... Oh, soup, 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 super chat. Let's go, let's go. But where are we going? All right. Thank you, Amphibian. I appreciate it. We only eat mushrooms and drink green tea. That's right. That's right. That sounds like some Spock shit. That sounds like some Spock shit. All right, movie review. Before we get into this shit, you know what? I need to do more shows from the kitchen. I'm realizing that right now. Because all the shit is right here. It's all right here. I smoke there. I drink here. I got food. The lighting's good. The lighting's not bad. The only thing sucks is that my monitor's here, and I don't like the way I look when I look down. I look weird. Anyways, movie review, guys. West and Martha Stewart cooking show collab win. Oh, hey, she's down. I mean, she likes to kick it with the street youth. You know what I'm saying? Not like I'm a youth, and not like I'm from the street, but you know what I'm saying. You know, I'm a fast talking son of a bitch. All right. Movie review. Holy shit. Did I see a fucking mind-blowing movie yesterday? A mind-blowing movie, guys. A mind-blowing movie. Okay? This movie is available for free on Hulu and the Hulu package. They're promoting it on Disney. They're promoting it on Hulu. Don't be fooled by the synopsis of this movie. Do not be fooled by the synopsis of the movie that I'm about to talk about. The movie is called Flamin' Hot. Okay? Let him finish. Let him finish. The movie is called Flamin' Hot. It is about the invention of the Flaming Hot Cheeto. Now I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. You're saying, I'm interested. Go on. And I will. Here's the deal. It's fucking amazing. I had a smile on my face the whole time. I was laughing. I was fucking cackling. I was cackling out of enjoyment, excitement. It just had this positivity to it. It's just all about how the dude who invented Flamin' Hot Cheetos was a janitor. That's all you need to know. The dude who invented Flamin' Hot Cheetos was a fucking janitor. And he had a vision, and he fucking went for it. It was, me and my girlfriend both, we were laughing our asses off, and there were like intense emotional scenes, but not like sad. There was never a sadness. There were some dips in the movie where, you know, things were going wrong, but every time something went wrong, the main characters found a way to fight out of the adversity, which I love. I love seeing movies where somebody overcomes adversity, you know? Rudy, The Blind Side, Jerry Maguire, football movies. This movie was great. It was absolutely great. Directed by none other than Eva Longoria of Desperate Housewives fame. And I'm going to say this right now. Me and my girlfriend both at the end of the movie went like this. In our bedroom, because Eva Longoria deserved a round of applause. Wherever you were watching that movie, you need to applaud this woman's directorial style. I don't know if she directed any movies before. I haven't really heard of her as a director. But she obviously has been in the business for a long time. She learned a lot by being on sets. She learned a lot by being not only in front of the camera, but being behind the camera. She's learned a lot. Her style, I'll tell you right now, I'm looking forward. Here's some words I never thought I'd say. I am looking forward. I am looking forward to the next Eva Longoria joint. I said it, dude. We have a new breakout independent filmmaker, and it is Eva Longoria, and the movie is Flaming Hot. And take the challenge. Take the chip challenge with me. Watch the movie, and if you could tell me, nah, that shit was whack. I don't know. I'll do something. I'll eat a pickle. You know I don't want to eat a pickle. And by the way, you don't need to like the chip to like the movie. Me personally, I can't stand Flaming Hot Cheetos. I can't stand Flaming Hot anything. As a matter of fact, when I see bags of Flaming Hot Cheetos on the street, I tend to roll up my windows and lock my doors. If I see someone eating Flaming Hot Cheetos, I probably like move my wallet to the front pocket, you know, tuck my chain. That's how I feel about Flaming Hot Cheetos. I'm not a fan. But the movie, woo! Whoa, Nelly. Mind-blowing. I will say this. It's the most enjoyable movie I've seen all year. The only thing that came close to Ted Lasso for me this year, Ted Lasso just being the greatest thing that I watched this year, Flamin' Hot Cheetos came in a very tight second to Ted Lasso. Speaking of movies that I thought had a dumb premise, but it was actually good, check out Tetris on Apple TV. Loved it. Loved it. I loved it. First of all, I'm a huge Tetris fan. I wouldn't say I'm a Tetris nerd, but I love it. I could play the game for hours. I'm not good. I'm not like one of those people who's... I'm good at chess, but I'm not a master. I'm good at Tetris, but I'm not a master. I've seen people who are good at Tetris. But it's a game that can occupy my mind for hours. If you let me, I will play Tetris for hours. Same thing with solitaire. I can play solitaire and Tetris forever until I start to feel guilty. I start to feel guilty about spending so much time playing a goddamn game. All right. Speaking of playing games, I'm done playing games. Here, people. It's time to get down for the town. All right. Rest in peace, Treat Williams. I hope you get treated well. All right. Look at me. I'm looking all professional. Oh, wait. I think the vape pen goes in here. Yeah. Pen goes here. All right. Cooking in the kitchen. Let's go. Taron Egerton is becoming one of those actors where I'll watch any film he's in. Dude, he would, to me, I didn't even recognize him. Like, because I'm used to him being in, did you ever see that movie, Nick? It was called Warrior. It's the MMA movie where he plays the substitute teacher who goes into the MMA. It is awesome. Awesome. And I was like, oh, this dude, Taron Egerton, I like this guy. I'm going to start watching his movies. And then I never followed up on that. But, yeah, I didn't even recognize him in that movie the other day. But he was good, man. He was tight. Fast talking fucking... He got the fucking job done, man. You want a dude like that on your team. I want that guy working for me, man. That Tetris dude. That motherfucker was willing to go do anything to get this shit done. It's like the desperation of a person with... The desperation of a person with like a fucking a real drive and a real talent. Like if you really have it in you, there's some people they don't really have it in them, but they're desperate. But if you really have it in you, like the true drive, and you just got dealt some bad cards, if you're on your last leg, your last stop in life, and you got like one shot to fucking make it, people like that make it. And they get movies made out of them. All right, so I'm gonna rinse these potatoes. I'll rinse these off. I like to rub them down. Smack it up, flip it, rub it down. Oh, I need a body bag. Do me, baby. Oh. So yeah, I'll rinse them off a little, get the chunks, get any dirt, any chunks off them like that. Little chunks. And then I'll take the potato peeler and peel out any of the big shit, the big dookies. Girl, let your hair down. Take off your clothes, but leave on your shoes. Girl, would you look at me for a moment, baby? Before I make sweet love. Backstage. Oh, wait. Don't sing that part. That was a song everybody was playing. Okay? Belle Biv DeVoe. Do Me Baby. Everybody was playing that song back in the early 90s. Okay? The lyrics go like this. Backstage, underage, adolescent. How you doing? Fine, cutie pie. Sigh. I like to do the wild thing. Action took place. Hey, kinda wet. Come on. Don't forget the J, the I, the M, the Y, yo. I need a body bag. Now, if you don't have, urban vernacular, let me explain to you what that is. That is a member of Belle Biv DeVoe who, they were a group in the 80s, and then they became another group in the 90s. So these were well-grown men by now, well into their late 20s, 30s, Belle Biv DeVoe. A member of Belle Biv DeVoe is saying that he was backstage, and he saw an underage girl who was cute, and he had sex with her, and somebody had to give him a condom before he ejaculated. That's what those words are. Belle Biv DeVoe. Check it out. I'm not making this shit up. And so every time I hear that song playing, Do Me, I'm like, why is nobody, raised their fucking eyebrows about this shit? Like, everybody's, up in arms about R. Kelly shit and all this other shit. Jeffrey Epstein, you literally have these dudes on tape saying, yeah, we saw an underage chick at our concert and we had sex with her. But we wore a condom. So it's good, right? We're good? I didn't see that one. I saw it from the Kingsman movies. Oh, yeah, the Kingsman movies are awesome, dude. Speaking of potatoes, what is the best fry? Waffle. Where is your toque? Hey, what's up, Caesar C? We're cooking potatoes, grilled onions, and then we get some steaks. Steaks coming down here. All right. So I'm gonna just take some of this shit, like some of the big divots. I'll take those out. Like this right here, like that. See that? I'll just shave that off. You know, we don't need that. I'll shave that off. Keep that. Or stick with it. Prep these shits. I am very, very fucking serious about what I'm about to say right now. All right? I know I don't say a lot of serious shit, but this is serious. I think it's time that we all drop the shit. Okay? Everybody cut the fucking shit and stop acting like you don't like Limp Bizkit. Stop acting like you don't like Korn. Stop acting like that wasn't good music. I know. It was cool to hate on new metal in the mid 2000s. You know, you look at a kid wearing super baggy black pants with a long chain and a Korn shirt and some black gloves and some eyeliner, and we're like, did Hot Topic have a sale? I get it. Sometimes the scene gets whack. It happens. Just because you look like a fool wearing the disco clothes doesn't mean the disco music ain't good. Do the hustle. You know what I'm saying? Working at the car wash. Booty time. Across the USA. That's not real. I'm just saying. Give these fucking guys a break. It's been long enough. They paid their dues. I say this only because I just downloaded every Korn album this weekend. Along with a bunch of new music, too. I downloaded a bunch of new music. Bands you motherfuckers probably never even heard of and shit, you know? Roddy Ricch, Lil Durk, Tootsie, Young Thug. I got the new Miley Cyrus. I got a bunch of new music. But then while I was downloading music, I said, look, if we're out here on a boat, if we're out here on a party in the summer on the river, yeah, I want the new shit. But I want to play something that, like, I want something to come over the stereo where people are like this. Oh, shit. Falling away. Because you know, at least most of you guys know, you hear that song come on, the beginning, doom, 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 falling away. Beat me down, beating me down, down into the ground. Like, you know when you hear that song, and when it comes on the speakers, it's like, boom, boom. You know that shit is live. Everybody knows that shit is live. I don't know why people for so long were hating on that group. You're playing Korn, people, oh, you like Korn? I like Korn. So I'm saying this publicly right now. And look, I'm not the taste maker, but, you know, pretty fucking cool. Korn is cool again, man. So probably somebody out there, they're like, Korn was never not cool. What the fuck are you talking about? Well, tell that to everybody else, man. I'm telling you. I'm making it cool. I'm going to make it cool. All right? So if you like Korn, you want to bump some Korn, you want to play some Limp Bizkit, don't feel bad anymore. Don't hide. Don't hide in the shadows. I'm coming out. I want the world to know that I love some Korn. That's all I'm saying. All right. Running my fucking yapper. What time is it? All right, I'm kind of on schedule. Let me preheat the oven. Ah. Actually. I'm going to try the convection bake. I might be fucking this up, but... Pete. Is Pete in the chat? My coworker wants a shout out. Her name is Alexa. All right. What's up, Alexa? Alexa, how you doing?
My spidey sense is tingling because I've got a new Spider-Verse theme to try. To get into the swing of things, just say, into the Spider-Verse theme.
What is the best fry? Waffle fry. Did I cover that already? Waffle fry. Or chili fry. Toque. That's what I just finished doing. Cooking up. Yo, Westside, right in on booty time. Brian Joel, we were just talking about Treat Williams. And I said, if anybody knows who Treat Williams is, if anybody knows who the fuck Treat Williams is, it's my man Brian Joel. R.I.P. Treat Williams. I'm pretty sure he was in an FX, right? Yeah, we can super chat now. Got a new phone, still changes words when I text. Super chat. Back on mute. All right. Well, shout out to Alexa out there. Out there in Ottawa. Canada, eh? So anyways, that was my public service announcement. I think everybody should just, leave corn alone, man. Let them be, man. They made some good music. Let them be. We always want to knock down the greats. Michael Che once said, like, I didn't say this. Michael Che said this shit. Comedian Michael Che, SNL. Said, I'm just repeating a joke here. Don't call me racist. But he said, white people hate their millionaires. And it's not just white people, it's society. Once we see someone make a bunch of money, we start to hate them for some reason. It's almost like what he equated it to was like, since everybody's been promised the American dream, we get mad when other people make it and we don't, because we think it's our spot. And so you look at the millionaires around the world and we hate them, Like, people fucking hate Bill Gates. I mean, I'm not really fond of the guy either, but fuck, man. We got some pretty good technology from the dude. I'm not gonna lie. Cooking tip, by the way, if you're cutting up potatoes and doing all that, throw them right into the water. I don't know if you guys cook that often, but fill up a bowl. Have a bowl full of some water. Throw your cut up potatoes right in there so they don't get brown. And so I'm just going to cut them into little chunks. Basically, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to cut them into chunks. Right? This right here is the biggest chunk I got. That's the biggest chunk, okay? So these potatoes, I'm going to throw them in the oven. 350 for like an hour, right? Just get them all cooked all the way thorough, crispy on the outside. What we don't eat for dinner, you could take them, save them for the next day, and make them for breakfast. They could turn into breakfast potatoes, lunch potatoes, dinner potatoes. I'm telling you. right, so we get a little choppy going on here. Sorry about the music. Oh, do I have the music going on? Oh, shit. Yeah, I can get some music on. I don't really have any music right now that I can play, but I got this one playlist that's like fucking non-copyrighted music and shit. Because they're fucking with me on Steel Fawn shit now. I can't even play my Steel Fawn without paying money now. So I gotta fucking figure out what I'm gonna do about the music thing. The old twice cooked potatoes. Yeah, exactly. They're better the second day. Treat for sure. Canada gave us some badass smoke for days. It was the worst because I had COVID too. Oh shit. COVID and smoke? Fuck that. I was like going back to Cali covered by Seven Dust. Seven Dust, exactly. That whole era needs to get a pass now. Leave them alone. They made good music. Mudvayne, remember Mudvayne? Mudvayne. Trapped. Back off, I'll take you on. Headstrong, I'll take on anyone. This is not where I belong. Yeah, you get it. All right. Choppy like this. Also, when you stick these potatoes in the water, it not only keeps them from going brown, but it also gets some of the starch off them. And the starch, it's no good. It's no good. That's why I haven't been around that shit. Kicked my ass. And I was phoneless. I was dying without my phone. Since we're talking music, Alien Ant Farm. I love Alien Ant Farm, bro. I think that the Alien Ant Farm first real commercial release called Anthology, honestly, one of my favorite fucking rock albums of all time. Here's the problem. Alien Ant Farm made that goddamn Smooth Criminal song, and everyone, they got pigeonholed into that band when their other music was way deeper than that. Maybe I act on confused behavior. Maybe waves crash like semi-trailers. Maybe I spend my off time without you. It looks like we need our own space. But all this time I wasted away does not feel good unless we're great. And all this time I wasted away simply to catch back up with. Your attitude is welcome. Your solitude is welcome. Your attitude is welcome. Your attitude is welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. All this time we hurt the ones. This whole thing has crashed down. That album is fire, bro. That album is fire. But like nobody was feeling it because they thought it was just a single. They thought it was a one-hit wonder, you know? At slow speeds, we all seem focused. Good shit. All right, so I got all potatoes chopped up. Now they're in a bowl. What I'm going to do, I'm going to throw them through a colander. Boom. Colander. So, I'm going to show you guys. I don't know how many, tell me in the chat, where are my cooks at? Actually, you know what? Don't tell me in the chat if you can cook. I don't want to know if you're a cook. because I think a lot of you are cooks. All right? This is what I want to know in the chat. Who in the chat is not a cook? Who in the chat is not a cook? Because if you're in the chat and you're not a cook, I'm gonna lace you up. If you are a cook, you already know the shit I'm doing over here. You know what I'm doing. Corinne, you're a cook. You're a pro. Shit. I know what I'm missing. I know. You probably cook. You cook better than me. Shit. But I've been in restaurants my whole life, right? So what I'm doing here. So if you could see what I got right here going on, I'll show y'all a little bit. So I got all my shit right here, right? So this is basically like all the tools that I need, all the ingredients that I need, everything that I'm gonna need to do my meal is all right here. My herbs, I got the stereo remote, my phone, shot glass, my beer, I got my oven mitt, I got my dry towel, and I got a wet towel. All right. Now, if you're cooking, like if you want to really do this, you really want to be a cook, this is how you do this shit. All right. You watch the pros. Watch what the pros do, right? And a pro always got that wet towel. You always got to have a wet towel on deck. All right. Because you're constantly going to be wiping up shit. Constantly wiping up shit. A clean, sanitized towel. There's a little bit of bleach and water in here. Real small amount. Enough to wipe stuff down. I'm not getting sick. Wipe counters down. This is all food safe. Everything was wiped down beforehand. Everything was bleached. Everything, every cooking surface right here has already been cleaned, bleached, wiped down. So we're ready to go. You know what I'm saying? All right. So like, there's a term in French. It's called mise en place. Old Raven knows what the fuck I'm talking about. Mise en place. It means like to have everything in place. Basically, mise en place. Everything's in place. So when you're gonna cook a meal, you don't want to be scrounging around for the shit you got to do. You want everything all ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Have your vegetables washed. Have your have everything cut up. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'll just get everything cut up. My potatoes are nice and clean. I'm gonna let them sit and dry. For the potatoes, we're gonna run this. I got my rosemary. So I'm gonna cut off the flowers. I'm not really tripping off the flowers, but I think that might creep some people out. So I'm gonna just cut those down like that. Even though that's a ton of flavor I'm getting rid of right there, but I think you eat with your eyes first. So people don't really want to eat shit that they're not familiar with, even if it is bomb. So I got this little bit of dry rosemary. Now what I'm gonna do with this, I'm gonna lay it right on top of my potatoes. This is not really edible. If you could see, like, if you know anything about rosemary, like the shit is like a stick. It's not edible. It's not very edible. Especially if you cook it down, you got to really, really chop it down. Really what you got to do is you got to remove the leaves and cook with that. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to lay it on top of my potatoes along with some other herbs, covered in oil, and let all that shit soak in. And it's going to be aromatic. You'll see. So if you don't know how to cook, the first thing you got to know is mise en place. M-I-S-E-E-N-P-L-A-C-E. Mise en place. Get everything arranged. Get everything in order. Don't fuck up. Because you know what? While you're doing that, you could discover you're missing an ingredient. And that could change everything. Keep a towel under my cutting board so it doesn't slip. You see? If you put a cutting board straight on the counter, it's going to slide and slip all over the place. So, pro tip, throw a dry towel right underneath that shit. Keep a dry towel for sweeping dry shit. You know what I'm saying? I can just sweep this dry shit up If I sweep it up with this, it's gonna get attached to the wet rag, and it's gonna just make more mess. Okay? These are all little things that'll make your fucking life so easier. Use the least amount of pots and pans that you can. Clean as you go. All right, so I'm gonna take out this rosemary. I got the rosemary and thyme on deck. Woo! Aromatic. All right, so I'm gonna take these. And also, I'm just gonna lay these right on top of the potatoes. All right. So I got my pan right here. Happy Taco Tuesday! Ah, Amphibian, we chef. All right, yeah, happy Taco Tuesday. Let's see. I like to cook, but I'm down with replicator. Shall we call 911 now before you cut off one of your fingers? You know what? I've been pretty good my whole life. You know, I know I'm sitting here drinking and doing whatnot while I'm cooking and playing with knives, but I've been pretty good. You know what it is? Once you get instinctive with the cooking, there's no going back. I've cut off parts of my fingers where, like, you cut off finger and nail. I've cut into my fingers before. I've cut into this finger before because I didn't know how to cut right. If you're gonna cut something, you need to be cutting like this or like this. Okay, you know how, like, you watch a pitcher throw a fastball or throw a ball or something like that? It's the same fucking thing, right? If you're gonna cut something, you don't hold it like this. You're fucking got an appetite for destruction if you're holding the shit like this and you're cutting. If you're cutting like this, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna fucking slice right into your fingers. If you go like this, okay, your knife isn't going to come up here past your knuckles, right? You're gonna be cutting down here. See? So that's the guide. Shh, 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 shh. You know what I'm saying? Really? The most you can keep your fingers away from the knife is the best. So use the back of your knife and the back of your hand. You know, you watch a lot of Benihana type motherfuckers do this shit. And I'll show you when I cut the onions. But what you want to do, and I know, like, if Pete came in here, he'd be like, you don't know shit about cooking. Yeah, I don't. See how I got the knife right here? Okay? Keep your hand on top of the knife, and you could whip through everything. If you're sitting there, okay? It ain't about picking it up. You're just gonna make a mess. Everything, you see movies where people are like, it's bullshit, okay? You're cutting with the back of the knife. First of all, back of the knife, sharpest part. Front of the knife, dullest part. You're doing all the fucking bullshit with the front of the knife. Back of the knife, gonna be sharpest part. You put your hands right here on top of the front of the knife and just create like a fucking paper cutter. You could slide, whoa, rip through that shit in no danger of hurting yourself whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? And just rip through it. The least you could hold the food, you want to stay away from that. But if you're gonna do it like this or do it like this. Right here, that what would you call that? The hand crotch, right? Or the finger crotch, thumb crotch, the thumb crotch. Slide that knife right against your thumb crotch. Boom, 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 boom. Knock it out like that. Hold your fruit like that. Hold whatever you're doing. Boom, 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 boom. Don't put your fucking fingers like. Don't hold. The lesson is don't hold fruit like this or food like this when you're gonna cut it. Don't do it. You're gonna hurt yourself. All right, here we go. Potatoes going in. All right, so what I'm gonna do real quick is I'll throw the potatoes in the pot. I'm gonna go back and forth though. So I got my extra virgin olive oil right here. I'm gonna just toss it in there. I get these little squeeze bottles right here. This shit'll make your fucking job so easy, man. Fucking $4 for a pack of 5. Put your extra virgin olive oil in there. We'll do some salt and pepper. All right, so for the potatoes, we're going real basic savory, right? Real basic savory. We got the olive oil in there right now. Let's go for some pepper. Pepper the fuck out of it. All right. Pepper is the greatest condiment of all time. It fucking built fucking nations on pepper. All right. So we're gonna do this, right? Regular sea salt. Give it a run through. Always make sure, whatever you're doing, do not over salt your food. You cannot take the salt out of your food once you put the salt on. It's done. It's a done deal, homie. We're going a little onion powder. Light on the onion powder. Garlic powder. Go heavy on this shit. Oh. Trap money, Benny. She got me in my feelings. Oh. TC, do you love me? Are you riding? So you never gonna be behind. All right. Heavy on the garlic. Heavy on the garlic. All right. It's all good. Dust it up. All right. I'm gonna toss this a little bit. Now, I told you guys, I'm gonna try to use the least amount of utensils as possible. So I'm gonna bust these out right here. All right. With these right here, this is like your second hand. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to touch all the shit. Use these right here. I'm gonna use these to stir the potatoes. I'm gonna use these to cook the vegetables. I'm gonna use these to cook the steak. And I don't need to fucking use a million forks and knives and spoons and all that shit. All right? Because guess what? I know. I cook, you clean. Somebody's got to clean this mess up. It might be you. It might be me. So try to minimize the mess. You know? Or else, you know what? No one's gonna want to clean up after. All right. Mix it up. Oh, we lost one. We got a man down. I'm gonna mix it up. All right. So I am gonna go and do another round of seasoning. All right. I'm not just gonna stop at one level. All right. I'm going for another level of seasoning right here. But this time, here's a little something. All right. I got this balsamic vinaigrette that I made. This is a balsamic vinaigrette. It's balsamic vinegar, extra virgin olive oil, salt, cracked pepper, and a little bit of oregano. All right. I keep this shit around. You can just blast a little bit of flavor real quick. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just do that real quick. Boom. Little blast of flavor. Got a little bit of pungency. Got some herbs. Got some olive oil. I'm gonna just blast that real quick. Throw another level of garlic powder. Fuck it. A little bit more salt. Remember, don't over salt it. Think about the food that you have as a plate of food. Okay? So like if you look at it like it's a plate of food, you won't over salt it. Because you know, if you're salting your food, right? And you have this much food, you know how much to salt that. Don't think because you have a big ass plate of food that you're preparing that you could overdo it. A little bit more onion powder. And then pepper the fuck out of it. All right. All right, so. Oh, we lost another soldier. I am going to do one thing here. I'm going to add a little bit of parsley. This 100% is just for looks. I like a little green on my potatoes. And another pro tip, when you buy these dried spices and shit, you know what I'm saying? You got these? Crumble them up. Crumble them up in your hands like this. Okay? Break them all apart. Bust out the flavor. All right. I'm gonna take my herbs. I'm gonna actually shake them up real quick. I'm gonna just get any dust off these herbs right quick. So you can see I got a bunch of herbs in the colander right here. I'm just gonna shake them around to get some of the like loose hairs and bullshit off them. I'm gonna throw them right on top of the potatoes like this. Spread them out over the top. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this right here. Y'all gonna be so fucking jealous. Y'all are gonna be jealous. Woo! All right. So, woo! After all that is done, they're seasoned up. They're ready to fucking go. I'm gonna top them one last time with some extra virgin olive oil. Blast them, but I'm gonna blast the herbs. I want the olive oil on the herbs, right? Wet them up. Wet them up. There we go. All right. That's what we're looking at right here. These are our herby potatoes, and like I said, we're gonna when this comes out the oven, we're just gonna remove the herbs. We're gonna just take the herbs right off, throw them out. All the olive oil that I put on the herbs is gonna wet them. They're gonna soak into the potatoes. These are gonna be hella aromatic when you open the oven. When I open the oven in an hour, it's just gonna be so good. Oh, all right. So that's in. All right. First part done. Now what I'm gonna do right here. I got a half hour till the steak arrives, roughly. I'm gonna clean my section. Also, I dropped a bunch of parsley down here, so I gotta clean that. Hold up. So we'll keep this out, this out, this out, this. The shot glass and the beer, staying out. Sorry, I'm ignoring the chat. You madman, more cowbell. Beautiful, yum. Oh, I'm telling you. So you guys just saw what that looked like right now. Wait till it comes out the oven. Wait till the potatoes are nice and golden brown and crispy. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Ain't that a motherfucker? This motherfucker in the kitchen making some hey, motherfucker. All right. Enough. All right. Here we go. Nope, don't need that. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll put a little bit of lemon pepper in these vegetables right here. All right, so we'll do, for the vegetables, I'll do a little garlic powder, a little bit of lemon pepper, a little bit of oregano. We'll clean this up. So how the riders doing, man? How my folks been, man? How you guys been? Y'all been good? I really haven't been around that much. We out here doing big things though. But we got the house. You know, I've been telling you guys about this house shit that we've been dealing with for a minute. Brittany got the house on the market, baby. We got the house on the market. We're ready to roll. All right, so I'm gonna go back here, set this all back up again. So still, I've used my colander, I use my bowl, my cutting board, and the dish that I was gonna make the and the dish that I was going to make the potatoes in. So we're doing pretty good on dishes. And I think I deserve a break. It's break time. All right. Whew, all right. Oh. Hey, my baby's in here. What's up, girl? Shots? Oh, Raven, you want Wes to cook for me? Shit, I want you to cook for me. Hey, you imagine if we all get in the same room, we do like a potluck? Woo! Let's do it. Shots? All right, let's go. Is West the breakfast? Come over for the night, old Raven Farm, and you'll get breakfast in bed. Is West the breakfast? You know it. I want Wes to bring me breakfast in bed. All right. Brittany requested it. Brittany requested the shots. Shots. Let's go. Oh yeah. Dan Britt says, for me, you could get tater tot casserole. Don't let Brittany fool you. Brittany's a better cook than she really puts out there. Here's the thing. When Brittany doesn't want to... Okay, I'll put it like this. Me, I will never, ever phone it in. I don't know shortcuts when it comes to cooking. That's why I don't cook all that much. Because it's a fucking production. It's a production. Okay? Brittany can make a quick meal without tripping. Like me, I'm tripping off all the shit. I'm tripping off all the little details and shit. And Brittany doesn't have that in her. And so she thinks that she's not a good cook, but she is. When she puts the time and effort into making an amazing meal, she does. But a lot of times, Brittany just makes easy stuff because we're fucking busy, She's wicked on the air fryer, I'll tell you that. But at home, I kind of view myself as the chef, the one who takes the chances. Like, everything I'm doing here, I don't have recipes or anything like that. It's just instinctual at this point. And that's the difference between me and Brittany. Britt uses recipes, whereas I freestyle everything that I'm doing. Everything's a freestyle. Cheer, cheer. I'm in the kitchen, palms itching, washing dishes. Cheer, got the apron on. Yeah, I'm the father Don. Godfather bombing on y'all like Saddam. Cheer, haha. But I'm actually very satisfied with when Brittany cooks for me. I'm always satisfied because it's usually on a day where I don't want to cook, I don't want to do anything. It's either I order food, we order food, or Brittany cooks for me. And when she cooks for me, fucking, they're totally right. The way to a man's heart is to cook for him. I don't give a fuck what Brittany makes. She could make me a Pop-Tart. And that's love, bro. Love. Yeah. I don't have the patience for cooking. I want food instantly. I'm like, okay, so this is how bad we want food instantly. Me and Brittany will go to the store. We'll spend like $400 on groceries, right? $400 on groceries. We'll buy eggs, milk, and meat, and it'll be $400. On the way home, with $400 of groceries in the trunk, Me and Brittany will literally look at each other, and she knows we do this shit every time. $400 of groceries in the trunk, and what do? We look at each other. We're like, hey, we should stop by Taco Bell on the way home, right? Hey, Panda Express is right there. Should we get Panda Express? Because we just wasted hell of energy shopping. I just wasted hell of energy shopping. I don't want to go home now and cook the shit that I just shopped for. I meal plan out. So we go to the store. We're picking all the shit that we're going to make tomorrow. Oh, we can make this tomorrow. And then Tuesday. And then Wednesday. But we never think about tonight. So we always get to go. Or this is our thing. We go. The Red Robin is in the same shopping center as our supermarket. And so what we do now is we have kind of like a tradition now. We go to Red Robin, get a couple drinks, have some food, and then we go shopping with full bellies. Okay? Less munchies. Biggest price drop on eggs in 72 years? No shit. Eggs are going back down? Fucking finally. Shit was crazy, man. I was like, babe, what do you want to have tonight? You want salmon? Salmon? We can get salmon. We get lobster, crab, filet mignon, or we can have an omelet. What do you want? You want the omelet or the lobster? They're all market price, babe. Woo! Smells good. All right, so let's start chopping some shit up. I'm gonna start with so I'll just cut up the onions. Hold up. All right, here's a hack. If you guys don't know this shit, this is a fucking real hack. I'm telling you. If you're in the kitchen, you're cutting onions, light a candle. Light a candle. You don't got to worry about none of this shit. And keep the good shit. Don't keep a junk drawer. I hate when I go to people's house and like I think the silverware should be in a drawer and there's a bunch of shit that they're never gonna use. Menus and rubber bands. Keep the good shit in your junk drawer. Look at the shit in my junk drawer right here. A lighter, a pair of scissors, and a utility knife. Now these are not kitchen scissors, these are regular scissors. Sometimes you gotta cut paper, cut labels, cut things like that. Keep a pair of scissors right here where your silverware is, man. Be a human being. You know? A utility knife, cut open boxes, you want it right there. A bottle opener. This is actually, this is from Adam E. Y'all remember Adam E? This shit is from Adam E right here. It's a piece of wood. Because you know how Adam E is, I don't know if you guys ever heard. Adam E is from Kentucky. It's like a big, he may have mentioned it once or twice that he's from Kentucky. And when we were all good, or when he was trying to make a good impression on me, when I was technically his superior, he sent me a care package. And one of them was this cool bottle opener. And as much as I wasn't really feeling how everything went down, I kept the bottle opener. I threw out the apple butter though, because the apple butter, it wasn't that good. Smucker's makes better apple butter than that shit. Right there. So, keep that shit in your silverware drawer. Scissors, a blade, a lighter, and a bottle opener. That should be the easiest accessible shit. Trust me. I've been doing this shit for years. And light that candle up. Light the candle, dummy. All right. The candle, I don't know what the technical term is for whatever gas is released by the onion. But the candle will burn that shit up. So you won't cry. And you know me. I'm a man, bro. I don't be crying, son. All right. And if you don't know how to cut an onion, you want to learn? I can show you how to cut an onion. All right, guys. I'm gonna show you how to cut an onion. If you don't know how to cut an onion, I'm gonna show you how to cut an onion. It's real simple. All right. Onion, right? You got the top, you got the bottom, right? If you cut this part right here, you're in for some tears. Start with the top. Now you know onions got layers, right? Okay, so you're gonna use the layers. Use the layers to your advantage, and you don't have to cut as much. You don't have to cut as much, bro. All right. So here we go. Got it all peeled back here. Boom. Now once you cut that stem off right there, once you cut that off, you're gonna be crying. So what I'm gonna do right here, I'm gonna cut them into rings, and then I'll cut them into saute-sized pieces, right? So, see all that green? I'm gonna get that out. I'm getting rid of all that, okay? We'll cut this last part out here. Boom, done. Now, all this shit in the middle, I'm gonna throw that all out. I don't want that in my. I don't like the look of it. So I'm just gonna throw it out, right there. I take all that green shit out, push it out, push it out. Push that shit out. All right, there we go. And this is a little, I don't like the way this looks. This is a little funky looking. You know, keep your eyes on what you're cooking. Keep your eyes on what you're cooking. If you see anything that doesn't look right, throw it out. Fuck it. So, I'm gonna cut up some grilled bell peppers with this. So I don't want a real small onion. So I'm basically gonna go like this. Boom. That's gonna be my average size onion right there. And that'll be nice. That'll have some good flavor. So I'll take this. Just quarter all these quarters. Boom. All right. Candle burning. No tears, baby. Like Johnson's baby shampoo. No more tears. All right. Take this. Right there. Second one. Peel these back. Boom, boom, boom. Remember we were talking about politics earlier. I saw a lot of political talk, you know, Trump getting indicted, whatnot today. Honestly, I don't have a whole lot of faith in the judicial system these days, you know. I don't know. Something about that whole OJ thing and Jeffrey Epstein, and I just feel like the real criminals don't get justice anyway, so I'm not holding out for anything. Really, I just want to make sure that Trump doesn't run again. No offense to people who support him, but I don't find him to be a man of good character. And really, that's what I'm looking for from a leader. I want a man of good character. Because you're basically going to do whatever the fuck you get told. But at least if you're a man of good character, you'll try to protect the people. We, the people. But one thing I've noticed is that whenever, so all right, you guys got the gist. You guys see what I'm doing here. Candle burning. Leave the stem till last. You won't burn. Set this back over here. Boom, boom, boom. All right. There we go. All right. But one thing that was abundantly clear to me when I was thinking about politics today, these days, when one president wins an election, immediately the other side wants that president in jail. Doesn't matter if you're a Democrat or Republican. They want to lock up Hillary Clinton. We want to lock up Donald Trump. They thought Barack Obama was from a different country. A lot of people thought George Bush did some real dirt. But the overall consensus to me seems like whatever president wins the election in this world, half the population wants that motherfucker in prison. If the other side wins a vote, half the population wants that motherfucker in prison. You know what that tells me, folks? Tells me that us as a population of the United States, we don't like our fucking candidates. We don't like our candidates. Because I'll tell you right now, the last few candidates that I've supported, or I'm going to support, I'm not really feeling them. It's the lesser of two evils. If someone else came along, I'd switch sides real quick. And I kind of feel like for all the trumpeting that's going on, I don't really feel like those people want that guy as a leader either. If somebody else came along, they would switch sides. We don't like the options we're being given. None of us do. Yet we still fight against each other. But we're not fighting the system that are giving the shitty options to us. We're not going to learn until we learn to band together and be citizens. All of us, citizens of this great nation. We sit down and say, look, I don't like your guy. You don't like my guy. And I'll tell you the truth. I really don't like my guy. Do you really like your guy? No. Okay, so can we get rid of all these motherfuckers and start over? Start over. I like that edible idea that Doobie Wah was talking about earlier. Let's just do whatever. I don't care who's in office. Just hook us up with the edibles, man. Safety meeting time. Oh shit, it's 4:20. I missed it. Oh wait, 422 is coming up, and 422 is 422. Shout out to Just Do. They want him super bad? Nah, but you know what? I don't think they do. These are the same people who fucking loved Mike Pence. These are the same people that loved Mike Pence. They loved him. They love everyone until they're not there. They loved Mike Pence. They loved Mike Pence in the beginning. This is our guy right here. This is the evangelical vice president. Perfect running mate for Donald Trump. 4 years later, they're trying to string this motherfucker up. And he fucking is a total bitch about it. This motherfucker's like, oh, I don't think Trump is really good. That motherfucker wanted people to hang you, bro. Hang you. He put a hit on you. And you don't, like, bro. Guess what? That base ain't gonna fuck with you on that. They want someone who's gonna be like, I wanna fucking fight Trump. You wanna kill me, motherfucker? You wanna kill me, bitch? I'm coming for you. That's what that side wants to see. Vengeance. Hatred. They don't love him. They love him until the next knucklehead comes around. These motherfuckers loved Mike Pence. Then they want to hang him. They want to hang him. They want to hang him. You know what I'm saying? They only want to hang black people up until that point. And now all of a sudden, like, Mike Pence got so evil that he was like the first white dude that side want to hang. And that motherfucker still fucking repping that party. Still trying to get those people's love. Mike Pence. Hey, Mike Pence. Mike Pence, you're a bitch, bro. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. The people who want to hang you, you're trying to get their love and respect right now? Those motherfuckers want to hang you. And now you're out there trying to love up on them? You're a bitch. You got no balls. You got no soul, dog. Open your fucking eyes. All right? You're a bitch, bro. You should not be running for president. You should be in a fucking hole right now. All right? Some motherfuckers want to hang you, and you went back to them. Like, let me be friends with you. That's like getting beat up. That's like getting beat up on the school playground, and then you go back the next day and you go back to the bullies and like, hey, can we play now? Mike Pence, you're a bitch. Fuck Mike Pence. Fuck him. For real, that's some bitch shit, dude. Like, you think Mike Pence would be like, yo, I'm running independent. Or I'm running Democrat. I'm running Green Party. Me and Ralph Nader. What happened to Ralph Nader? You used to hear that name all the time. Ralph Nader was a thing back in the day. Now Ralph Nader, you never hear about Ralph Nader no more. I don't give a fuck what anybody says, all right? I like Bernie Sanders. I don't talk about politics that often. When I do, I don't tell you guys exactly where I lie. I'll tell you right now, man, I like Bernie fucking Sanders. All right? Because he may be the oldest motherfucker in the race, but he is young as fuck. That motherfucker, you see him yelling and getting active politically, that motherfucker has young fucking legs, young mind. These are the dudes, they look like the fucking Crypt Keeper, man. Pissing me off. All right, safety meeting. Oh, look at my shirt. Look at my shirt. Y'all see my shirt? I got this shirt from Streamlabs. This is my Streamlabs shirt right here. Streamy hooked it up. They gave me the shit for being a #1 streamer. Thank you, Streamlabs. Love you guys. Pence was done here in Indiana. Trump saved him. Oh, really? I thought no blazing on the stream. I'm not supposed to. But it wasn't real weed. It was just this oregano right here. It's fictional pot. Not real. It's not real. It's all special effects. I protested with Bernie Sanders once. It was cool, and I didn't get arrested. I like the guy. Personally, I feel like when people talk about socialism, we go straight to the worst examples of it in human history. And I don't think that socialism is the way. I don't think that capitalism is the way. I don't think that communism is the way. I don't think that Marxism is the way. There's not one way. As human beings, we need to understand the only way for us to live is to live in harmony with nature, okay? To live in harmony with nature is to go with what we biologically want to do, okay? Every life form on Earth, no exceptions. Every life form on Earth, no exceptions, changes, evolves, okay? Every fucking life form. We need to be adaptive as human beings. We are one of the most adaptive species. We can hike to the top of fucking of the highest peaks on Earth. We've been to the top of Mount Everest. We've been to the bottom of the ocean. No other living being on Earth can do that. Okay? The highest peak, the lowest part of the ocean, the most arid desert, the most wet rainforest. It don't matter. We can go there. Thrive, survive, make a home. Human beings are everywhere. Human beings are places where other animals can barely survive. We can do that. We can go to the fucking moon. We're trying to go to fucking Mars. That's our gift. That's what we've been given. That's how badass we are. But the one thing we don't change is our systems in place. Every animal, everything around us is adapting to the new world except us. We're still using paper dollars and coins. The fucking Babylonians used coins. The fucking Sumerians. Bills? You kidding me? We're still fucking pushing this shit? And we want to just have these political parties like we're fucking on a fucking boat in the fucking middle of the ocean controlled under fucking naval maritime law. That's what it is, right? You guys know this, right? You know about naval maritime law, and you see everything's arranged. The courtroom is arranged like maritime law. We've become property in their game, man. And we're all fighting amongst each other about some stupid shit. Now, tell me. You think it's a fucking accident that fucking this guy ended up in the White House in the highest fucking office of all time? Of course not. This was a huge move. This is a bold ass move. Put a person like, look where politics has been since Man, I'm trying to go back and back. Let's say this. Fuck. You got to keep going back. I'm going to say right now, after Franklin Delano Roosevelt, things started going bad for this country. And money started taking over. And it used to be the people. We the people. Now it's the economy. That's it. That's it. Before I get too fucking crazy and get my fucking channel banned. I barely got monetized. I'm not trying to get fucked over. Fuck that. Fuck that. All right, we're gonna cut up the peppers. Britt's on the way with the steak. We are Mies en Place, and welcome back to Cooking with Westside. You know you gotta have a little Westside rant in your life, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. Couple shots, couple hits of weed. Start talking about politics and governments and fucking conspiracies and shit. That's what you get. All right. So, Mies en Place. Everything in place. There are rules to Mies en Place. It's know all the ingredients, read the recipe thoroughly. Know every ingredient you're gonna need. Know every utensil you're gonna need. Have it all out. All the vegetables prepped, washed. I did not do that. Stickers are still on here. My bad. Bad Mies en Place. All the tools you're going to be using, have them out. Have your cutting board out. You could sit here all night and fucking play with the cutting board straight on the fucking counter and moving it around, or you could make one simple move in the beginning and put the towel under your cutting board and make your fucking night so much easier. All right. When you rinse off your vegetables, you guys know this, right? Warm water. Guys, warm water. They put a wax on here. So if you wash it with cold water, you just solidify the wax and you don't really get the grime off. Warm water. All right. Now there's a million ways to cut these peppers. All right. I've seen people cut peppers a million ways, right? I'm going to show you the way I cut peppers. And I know maybe some people won't agree with me, but I cut my peppers like I cut my avocados. Cut around the fruit. I split them open. Right? This side's fine. Take this other side right here. And I'll just take the knot over the sink and just pull it right out. Any of the grime, we're good. So, oh shit. AMC got squeezed. So there you go. Bell peppers to the moon. So yeah, just cut them. Wait. So basically just cut around it, right? Cut around it like that. Pop it open like an avocado. Easiest way to cut peppers. Straight up. Boom. Just like that. Boom. Take out the knot. Flick out the seed. You got a little seed in there? Look, look. Booyah! Just booyah it. Boom. Hey, just booyah it. Maybe that'll be my thing. Like Emerald said, bam. Hey, is my audio okay, or should I move the mic back up, guys? Let me know. If you guys are out there, let me know if I should move my mic back up where it was. Because I moved it lower. I can move it back. Is the audio good? I got a thumbs up? How do I sound? Look at that. Wah! I didn't know why I hip thrusted, but fuck it. Look at that. Boom. Been around the world tonight, and I can't find my baby. What's up, riders? Thanks for watching, man. This is me in the kitchen, man. You know, here's the thing. I gotta cook. A lot of times, I'll be doing a show, and I have to stop because I want to cook. I'm just gonna do that shit on camera. Fuck it. I, been around the world tonight, and I can't find my baby. I don't know when, I don't know why. All right, here we go. Boom. Now, I don't know about you guys, but me, I don't like this. I don't like that. Oh, shit. Oh, water on the screen. But, I don't like all this, white shit in my pepper. All that white meat. I'm not trying to be racist. I know how people get. All that white meat and shit. I'm not really feeling that on my peppers, so I always cut those down too. Just cut them all out. I don't know why. That's just a visual thing for me. I don't know if anybody feels that way, but yeah, I don't like those. Also, like the tips. Like the tips, me, I'm really big on how the food looks. You'll see that. So like if anything's like bruised or fucked up, I'll cut it off, dude. I don't give a fuck. And basically, this is what I'll do right here. Grab that bowl. Same bowl we've been using all night. Totally food safe. We're not cross-contaminating anything here. It's just vegetable on vegetable action. And like I said, how we cut. These ones, I hold like that, and I use that thumb crotch. That's the dinner bell. Dinner bell! All right. Thumb crotch, boom. Just rip through it. There we go. See, like this, like all that shit, I'm just gonna cut all that white meat out. I don't like it. I like a nice, I like all the red, you know? I don't want none of that pulpy shit. So here's the thing. So like, this is the size of my onion, and this is the size of my pepper. I'm gonna cut the peppers in half. You know, I want everything. So like the way I cook, I've been watching like Gordon Ramsay and all that shit my whole life. So to me, it's like gourmet or go home, right? And so like, what would the plus Pete is like a big influence in my cooking, and he, every time he makes a fucking meal, he makes it look as fucking good as he can. And I realize that that's a key. You eat with your eyes, man. You eat with your eyes first. That's the first thing you see. So, there we go. And like, honestly, I love this shit. When I'm in the kitchen, just chilling, like this is I'll just be in the zone, you know. I enjoy it. It really is something that I like really enjoy cooking. So thanks for hanging out with me while I do it. Appreciate it. 8 viewers, come on now. We got 8 viewers. It should be 81. Oh, sorry. Keep it. It's good. Just booyah it. Just booyah it. Yeah. Just booyah it. Sound good? Audio go? Okay, cool. Oh, the Batwing! The bell brings back haunting memories of getting on my knees for the word of God. Amen. All right. So, here's another pro tip, right? I'm cutting the peppers up in a random order. Don't cut all the red ones and all the yellow ones and all the cut them differently so when they're in the bowl they're already mixed up. You don't gotta fuck around, man. All right. I'm gonna start speeding up here. All right, I've been showing you guys what I'm doing long enough. I'm gonna start speeding up. I gotta fucking go. Because Britt's gonna be here soon. Britt's gonna be here soon. Whew. I'm kind of just slicing right through them. Instead of going down, I'm actually slicing right through. Another way to kind of prevent slip-ups. I don't know, I feel like the down motions are more susceptible to getting fucked up versus going like that. Because you have time to react. If your thumb's down here or a finger's down here and you're sliding down, you have time to react. Whereas when you're chopping down, it's almost too late. So I tend to kind of slide through when I can. They get a nice, plus like I like the peppers to get like a nice crisp on them, a like nice little brown. And so the thinner you cut them, better. Not that thin. That's some fucking deli meat. Look at these peppers right here. Ooh, look at these peppers right here. I guess you can't see. You can't see how yellow that is. Bright. All right. Let's go. Cut that over there. Yeah. Thinner. Boom. Let's go. You know? And when you get them all like that and you're safe, just booyah it, you know? I like that one a little thinner. Woo! Right there. That's a piece of trash. Booyah it, you know? Oh, Jim Cramer says that shit. I'll take it from his ass. Fuck Jim Cramer. Mine now. You know, get all your peppers in a row. You know, like they say, get your ducks in a row. You get your ducks in a row, and booyah it. There you go, boom. I lost half the peppers on that one. I booyahed it too hard. Man. I'm feeling the booyah. Actually, we're right on time. You can see, I'm right there. I got my thumbnail on it. But I got my thumb out, my thumb knuckle, preventing my thumbnail from getting cut. Trust me. You cut your fucking nail off a couple times, you're fucking... Never do that shit again. All right, one last time. You just what? You just... Booyah it! There you go. Booyah! Booyah! There you go. Booyah! I love it. It's a thing. It's a thing now. We just created that. All right. Gather all your shit up. What's the word again? Mise en place. Everything in order. Everything nicely arranged. Clean. Bring everything back to a reset is what you want to do. Everything should be back to where you were basically when you first started. All right. You got your dry towel. You got your wet towel. Pick up some of the scraps. All right. All right. How you guys doing? You guys ready for the steak? Me too. All right. I'll put the candle away.
Like a candle in the wind.
That's the only lyric I know from that. All right. So the peppers. We got the onions. Who you can shot? What you guys see what I'm doing on here?
Like a candle in the wind.
So I just put them all in a colander, and I'm just gonna toss them up. Toss it up, toss it up, toss it up, toss it. You know, you got to toss it up sometimes. You know, sometimes you gotta be tossing it up, toss it up, toss it up, toss it up. There you go, toss it. Oh, you getting too tossy. You're getting too tossy with it. Don't toss too much, brother. Too tossy, too tossy. Ain't that right? All right, toss it up, toss it up. There you go. You toss, brother. You toss, brother. All right, my boy, you toss. Whoa, shit! You toss, boy. You toss. You toss. Oh, bro. All right. I think I fucked up. You toss. All right. Whew. I booyah'd it too hard. Hey, let me know because I'm not listening. Is the background music getting annoying at all, or should I turn down the background music? How do you guys feel about that? I need some feedback on that because I can't ever hear right now. Background music. Should I turn it down, turn it off, or turn it up? Help me out. Thanks for joining me. You're cooking with Westside right now, baby. I can smell the potatoes. Woo! I could smell the potatoes. Would Pete approve? I don't know. Hopefully, you know what? He would because he taught me all this shit. Well, he didn't teach me that. That's me just being funny. Topping it up. I love cooking beans, smoking fatties. Anybody else waiting for a finger to go missing? Ain't gonna happen. Not gonna do it. We got Reefer Fish. Yo, Reefer Fish, what's up, man? I'm waiting for the leg to go. I'm good at tossing it. No Muzak coming through? Okay. It's good to know. All right. Don't got to worry about it. All right. So I got the peppers, the onions. What I'll do is I'm going to start these right now. Or at least get it ready. I'm going to go, let's say, medium high. You know what I'm saying? Medium high. Hot pan. We're going medium high on that. Now, I use extra virgin olive oil for like all my cooking, right? Now check this out. Here's another little pro tip right here. All right, we got extra virgin olive oil and cooking oil. Now, there's a big difference. All right. Sorry. I'm still getting used to the camera. All right, there you guys see. All right. Extra virgin olive oil is right here. It is hella dark. This is for flavor. This is a salad dressing. This goes on bread, sandwiches. This is oil that you cook with. You see the difference? There's a huge difference, okay? This oil is not made for cooking. The darker oil, EVOO, it's not made for cooking. All the time I see people cooking shit with extra virgin olive oil and it just burns away, it evaporates, and it fucks everything up that they're doing. Because now they're just cooking with nothing. They're just burning the water off of what they cooked. It doesn't lock in any moisture, okay? So use cooking oil, but I'm gonna use both oils. I'm gonna start with the canola. I'll start, it'll get a nice crisp, a nice char on everything. And then once it starts to saute, I'm gonna throw a little bit of my EVOO in the mix for some flavor, because it's flavor, okay? And then I'll throw these spices in it. Pete probably wouldn't approve of this lemon pepper, and actually I'm not feeling it. I think I'm just going with the, I'm gonna go with salt, pepper, and oregano, and a touch of garlic powder for the grilled veggies. That's it. We're going real basic. All right. And I'm gonna let the oil heat up for, I don't know, a couple more minutes. Reefer fish. Another beer. Let's go. But where are we going?
All right.
Oh, let me put the oil in the pan. All right. Oil's in the pan. Also, good thing about having like a damp towel while you're cooking. Any meal, really, anytime. Not only are you cleaning up as you go, but at the end, you clean your entire station with the towel. You know, be conscious of how much dirt you're putting on one side. I'll usually fold my towel into fourths. Like right now, I haven't been really using it for anything except for water. So it's still clean and it's still sanitary. But I'll fold it into fourths, and then I'll start cleaning with one side, fold it in half, clean with the other side, turn it inside out, clean with that side, clean with the other side, and you can clean multiple workstations with this one towel. And at the end of the night, rinse it off, wring it out, throw it in the fucking wash. Keep a stack of them. Keep a stack of them in your kitchen. Because here's the thing. I always used to go home and cook, and I'd be like, why is it so much easier to cook at work? Like at work, at any restaurant I worked at, we could fucking knock out fucking a million meals in a blink of an eye. But when I was at home cooking, it took me fucking hours to cook something. And I realized, because I wasn't cooking like I was in a kitchen. You clean as you go. You have damp towels everywhere. You mess up a towel, you throw it in the wash. Why didn't I give myself that same luxury while I was at home? I spent like $6 for a pack of 20 of these towels. And you use them, you rinse them out, put them in the wash, you wash them with your towels and shit. It's not that fucking, it's all fucking, you know, it's not like I'm wiping up fucking baby shit with them. And it made my life a lot easier when I just made that one little change in how I cooked. When I started doing the mise en place kind of way of having everything ready and cleaning as I go. And whoever has to, I cook, you clean, whoever has to clean after me, it's going to be simple. It's easy because I've done all the hard lifting. Making me hungry, chilling, beauty K. That's what's in a minute. All right, let me look at these potatoes. And here's my thing, man. Once you start to smell the food, when you could start to smell it, it's cooking. Once you could smell the food, it's cooking. Check on it. You're sitting on the couch and you start to smell your potatoes, that means you need to go check on it. Here we go. Not bad. Ooh, man. Woo! Oven mitt check. Oven mitt check. You got them on? You got them on? All right. So we got the pots right here. You can see they're looking nice. I want to get a little bit more brown on there, but you can see like the herbs have nicely settled in. I'm gonna give it a nice little shake. Look, there's a nice little, I don't know if you can see, there's a nice little pool of olive oil right there. Little olive oil right there. You see that boiling olive oil right there? Look at that shit right there. It's just herby olive oil. That olive oil is gonna taste so good. I'll actually take that olive oil and I'll pour it into the fucking into the vegetables when I'm done with these potatoes. You know? This shit is gonna be bomb, yo. Look at that shit. It's not even done. We got like, let's throw these in for another 15, 20, 30 minutes. You could put these motherfuckers in the oven for like 4 hours. Woo! Love it. All right. Oven mitt check. All right, so, and my cleaning board, my cutting board, I've only cut vegetables with it. My knife, I've only cut vegetables with my knife. So, no need to really wash anything here. This is all, we're not talking about any cross-contamination here. Now, when you're cooking a meal like this, preferably if you're cooking like a beef or a pork or a chicken breast or something that cooks, I mean, really anything, spend more time on your vegetables. Spend more time on your vegetables and eat more vegetables. We're having potatoes, grilled vegetables, and steak. But if you think about it, we're really having vegetables, and meat. And that's how it should be, man. You know? Eat this shit. And you know, we all need to try to wean ourselves off the drug that is called meat. I really believe in that. Whether we like it or not, because like when you're in an addiction, you know, nobody wants to admit that they're addicted to something. And so we'll say like, it's nature, it's natural. You know, it's natural for us to slaughter hella fucking animals and fucking put them in the grinders and fucking eat them and fucking do all this shit and fucking shove tubes down a geese's throat and fill them up with fat and fucking lock up fucking baby fucking calves and shit. You'll tell yourself that's okay, you know? Like across the board, the shit we do as meat eaters is fucked up. We know it, but we're addicted. We're addicts. So it's hard. So, I mean, me personally, I think like towards the end of my life, I really feel like society and humanity as a whole will be leaning towards a non-meat diet. I, for one, always welcome change, and I know that times are going to change, and sometimes I'm not going to sometimes the change is going to be very shocking to me and others in my generation. And I'm pretty open dude, but I think some shit in the future is going to shock me. And I'm like unshockable. But I think that I think we'll eventually move to a non-meat diet as a humanity. I think for sustainability reasons, yeah, that's a great reason. I think the best reason is humanity, just having compassion for fucking animals. Like when you start to see like whale documentaries and shit, and you get to see how smart whales are, elephants, cows, sheep, donkeys, they're cute, they're lovable. I always tell people this. You know, you eat burgers, everybody eats chicken. If you were walking down the street and you saw a chicken with a broken wing, what would your first instinct be? To kill the chicken and eat it? Or help it? If you saw a baby cow in a fucking field and it had a broken leg and it was limping hella bad and it was all alone, would you say, perfect, yes, that cow is now killable? Before it was a healthy cow, I couldn't fuck with it, but now that it's limping and hurt, now it's perfect time to kill it and eat it. I feel like the first instinct for most human beings is to help it. At least that's what I found in my experience. Whenever I saw a wounded animal or a hurt animal, my first instinct was not to put it down and eat it and you know, and like, oh, it's easy fucking prey, kill it. You think that if it was meant to be, you would feel an ounce of that in your DNA, an ounce of that in your instincts. Because we still are animalistic, we still have these instincts, you know. When we fall asleep, we sleep with our feet facing the door to prevent marauders. Sorry, I forgot about the vegetables again. We as a people, we still have reactions to things that are way archaic, that are built in our DNA, and we don't even know why. And one of them is, I think, caring of other living beings. It's not in our nature to fucking round up a bunch of fucking dolphins and hack them up. It's not in our nature to kill an elephant for its fucking tusk. It's not normal. And it's also not normal to fucking have a fucking field full of like 1 million cows packed in tightly and just like walking into a conveyor belt full of fucking death. It just does not seem normal. And it doesn't seem like something that like, doesn't seem like something that an advanced civilization does. I'm sorry. But when I think of like the perfect civilization, when I think of the perfect advanced civilization, nowhere in there are like slaughterhouses or the screams of cows and the agony of sheep and chicken. You know, I just feel that way. Now, I think that there is some there is the factor that we are the apex predator on Earth. And there are some things that we actually probably need to harvest because of where we are. There are some things that we need to keep the food chain in check still. I'm not saying like humanity needs to be 100% vegan. There's a time and a place to kill an animal. But it's not the mass fucking like holocaust of cows that we see. If anybody who's driven from Northern California to Southern California knows, you drive through these cow farms, and I'm sure the Midwesterners also know this shit too. But here on the West Side, we don't really see like cow farms and shit like that. So if you're driving from Northern California to Southern California, there's a huge cow farm. It's real famous. It's called Coalinga, and it's just this fucking mass, like miles of cows just packed in. You know, it's just miles and miles of cows. You know what they're there for. You know, we're gonna eat them. We eat them. That's what we do. We eat the cows. I don't know, it just doesn't seem natural. Doesn't seem right. All right. Peppers in. Look at this right here. Look at this. Look at this. Are you taping this? Are you taping this? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Look at that. Wait, let's give it some mood lighting. Didn't really do anything. Oh, yeah. That's beautiful right there. Beautiful! Get it all sweaty. Get it all wet and sweaty. You know? So we got that right there. Woo! All right. All right, hold on. Actually, I'll put you guys over here. Hold up. Hope you're ready for the next episode. Yay. Smoke weed every day. All right. All right. Throw a little season on this. What we're going for right now. I'm gonna go light on the garlic powder, so I'll just do one dust. Booyah! Actually, you know what? I'm gonna crop dust that one more time. I'll crop dust one more time. All right. Am I in the frame? Let's see. About to catch another flight. Apple bottom jeans make you want to bite. Hold up. Screaming of hogs is awful. We need to give them more space instead of stuffing them in overcrowded barns. I read the health of it. Yeah. Kareem, you were vegan for 5 years? Lab-grown meat will be the norm. Hey, I'm down with that, man. I'm down with that. As long as it's not tainted. All right? I don't want no taint in my meat. All right. So we did a little bit of garlic. I'll do some salt. Remember, don't over salt your shit. You can't take it out. And you can't over pepper anything. You can't over pepper. All right. I got the and a little bit of oregano. I got a breeze. The breeze is blowing all the spices out. All right. Now we'll start to toss it. Now, if you guys don't know how to do this shit, man, I'll show you real quick. Basically, what you want to do, take the pan, point it downward like that. Now, see when you do that, like the shit curves. Okay? It curves. It's a curve. Okay? So ramp it. Do some Tony Hawk shit. Boom. 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 Tony Hawk that shit. You know what I'm saying? Let it hit the ramp. Let it hit the half pipe. Boom. That way. Now, season the other fucking side. Alright? Like I said, a little bit of garlic powder. I don't want to overkill it. That's done. And just put it away. Why let it hang out? Put it away. I'm done with all of these. Oregano, a little bit. And really, that's just for kind of like looks. A little bit of flavor right there. Normally, I would crush it up, but I want it chunkier because I want the look. You know, I want it to look like a chunky spice on there, like rustic. You know. By the way, rustic just means fucking cheap. That's old. Don't let that chef talk for you. When people say like this shit is rustic, that just means you didn't take time chopping this shit up. Rustic my fucking ass, bro. You just didn't take the time to prep. You just left the skin on everything. So now how we're talking about the wet rag coming in handy, this whole fucking thing is fucked up. So come through with the wet rag. Boom. Mise en place. Boom. Take a towel. Go to the other side. Boom. Like it never happened. Shh. Don't tell anybody. Boom. Now look. Look at that. Ooh, Lord. All right. Potatoes cooking. Oh, Brittany's home. The steak is here.
Hi, baby.
Hey now. What we got? Perfect.
Edith was in order.
Oh shit! I forgot.
So I just bought stuff.
Okay.
All right.
Fuck! I forgot.
And then I got
Oh shit! Yeah.
yeah. I got Logan with Twinkies. So the wedding cake is a sativa. There's a hybrid, and then there's a indica.
I just got gifts.
The caffeine one apparently is really popular right now, and they keep selling out of it.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, are these from the shop right here?
Main Street.
Oh, you went to Main Street? Oh yeah,
because
sure.
I didn't know if you just didn't text me.
Fuck, my bad. Sorry, babe.
It's okay.
I got sidetracked.
I know.
Fuck. My
It's
bad.
alright. Nothing
I feel bad.
I hope they eat taste with it. She asked me, she goes, does he like the flavor or does he like the feeling? I said, well, listen here.
Yeah.
He fucking didn't place the order. I like the
Yeah,
flavor.
you
so
like the
let's
flavor.
go with the flavor.
There you go. Good, good. I'll be happy with anything.
Yeah. Let's choke it up.
I haven't met a vape cartridge I don't like. All right. Vegetables looking fucking great right now. Boom. Let's check out the meat. What do we got? Yes. And this is what I'm saying, like, back in the day, like, for real.
Oh. And then I haven't had this in a long time. I didn't know if you wanted to use it.
Oh, you want that on here?
Well, I don't
Okay.
know. Depends what, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll do it. I'll do it for you.
Thank you.
But normally I would not do, okay,
Well,
what's
I
it?
know you don't like mixed spices. I know you don't like mixed spices, so that we can save
Okay.
that for when I
Salt.
cook.
Black pepper, red pepper, garlic, onion. So like a lot of the shit I would have put on there anyway.
We can save that for when I cook.
No, we'll
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's been a
Thank
minute.
you.
I love you.
I love you.
See? Happy wife, happy life. Do we get to see the final dish? Yeah, hell yeah! You were so close to the camera. You were too close to the camera. My bad. About to catch another flight on. So, normally, like back in the day, I would buy 2 steaks. A whole one like this for me, and like a smaller one for Britt. But still, 2 different steaks. And it was steak, so we ended up by eating it all because or she likes leftover steak. I don't want to tell you what she does with it. But it was too much, and so now we're to the point now where it's like one steak. That's it. Salt. Okay. So I was gonna just do salt and pepper on the steak. Maybe lube it up a little with some olive oil. And but we're gonna try this right here. This is actually good shit. I like this shit. All right. So I'm gonna cut off some of the big hunks of fat, like the big hard. You can feel the hard shit. I cut that shit out. Well, actually, I'll cut it off after I cook. Good looking fucking steak though.
Right?
Hell yeah.
I looked through all of them and that was the best one.
Yeah, it's good looking. Big juicy steak. And then get the edges of the steak when you season it. Always make sure you get the edge. And like heavy coat the edge. Because you're gonna like flash fry that. You're gonna flash fry that side right there on the edge. Woo! It's gonna be nutty. Like I'm off. And I'll just press all the remnants in. Like that. And when I hard cook the edge, it'll just crisp up like a motherfucker. All right. All right. Woo! Oh man! Oh, that smells so good. You don't even know that smell. That little char on the pepper. Woo! You don't even know. All right. So here's what we'll do. I'm gonna put the peppers in this bowl. Still clean. We just chop vegetables with it. I'm gonna put the peppers in here. The oven's still hot. I'll turn it off. Boom. We'll stick the peppers in the bowl, put the bowl in the oven. They'll keep warm. Cook the steak in the same pan that we cooked the peppers in. I'll show you how we can do that. We can put this away, we're done. Right? Put everything away. Put everything away. Mise en place. What's the word of the day, class? What's the word of the day? Mise en place. There you go. It'll change your life. I'll tell you how. I'll tell you how. You start mise en placing in the kitchen. You start doing mise en place in the kitchen, getting everything set up, clean as you go. You start mise en placing in life. You start mise en placing in life. My bad. I should have had the mic out here. I said some profound shit. See, what I was trying to say was, you start mise en placing in the kitchen. You start mise en placing in life. You start getting everything ready. You get everything ready and everything set up. Every tool you need, you got it out. You've read the entire recipe. You know every spice that you're going to use, every seasoning, it's all here, ready. And then when you're done with it, you put it away. File it away. Mise en place. Woo! That's gonna be crazy. This is gonna be crazy, dude. It's gonna be crazy. All right. So we're ready for this. All right. No room. It's all good. All right. This is where the kitchen comes in, right? Take my towel. Get all that veggie out. Damp towel. Get your damp towel. Boom. Dry towel. We're done. Back on the heat, still hot. Throw a little bit of regular oil, your cooking oil, right? Not the olive oil. Boom. Throw a little. I'm telling you. These bottles right here, you want to like cut it up in the kitchen. You want to do a real thing. Just grab some of these. I'm telling you. First of all, you're gonna look like a G when you're just like squirting shit everywhere, and it's gonna make your life a lot easier. Imagine every time you want oil, you have to take that bottle out, unscrew it, and try to pour a little bit. You always pour too much oil. Put it in a little squirt bottle like this, a little mustard bottle. You got the extra virgin olive oil, right? You make a salad, squirt it on top of the salad, real quick. Boom, lube it up. You got a sandwich, lube it up. Booyah that shit with some extra virgin olive oil. Shit, come on, man. All right, so we got the pan wiped out, clean. Back on the heat, a little bit of oil. I think we're ready to rock. Let's come this way with me. Come this way with me. All right.
Would you like to try it?
Yeah, one second.
Okay.
All right, we're ready. Ooh, jack this up. What you need, babe?
Another water out of it. Thanks.
All right, you ready? We're gonna drive this shit home. You ready, babe?
All right, I'm ready.
You were watching at work?
I was. I
All right.
watched for the last hour.
All right, how's it look?
It looks good. Your
All right.
eyes were cut off when you were cutting the potatoes, but other than that, everything was good.
Oh, like you need to see my eyes.
I love your eyes.
All right, pan hot, oil in.
How long did you let the pan heat up for?
This is the same pan that I cooked the vegetables.
Okay. All right.
So it was ready to go.
And that's medium heat?
It was pretty much ready to go within a minute of me cleaning it out.
Okay.
We're going a little medium high.
Medium high?
We're gonna flash cook it.
All
really.
right.
And I like this little technique right here.
Okay, show me.
Grab it by the thinnest part and let the
Okay.
heaviest part hang down.
All
And
right.
just kind of let it stretch itself out,
Oh, it's okay.
and then just let it take up that whole.
What
pan.
does that do to the cooking? What
you
is
just
that?
because it's just gonna take up that whole pan now.
Oh.
Like instead of it being small and
Mm.
like getting scrunched up now, I can just lay it on the entire pan like that.
Do you do the same thing when you cook chicken?
Nah, chicken doesn't really fall like that. Chicken's
Okay.
just kind of solid. All right, here we go.
All right. Oh, that filled up the pan nicely.
Yep. All right. Flip the meat.
It's 5:26. What time?
I'm gonna cook this steak for 6 to 8 minutes
On each side or total?
total.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna go quick.
All right.
Probably 8 because it's thick. So,
That's
you
about
don't-
what, an inch and a half?
yeah, 1.5 was like. The more you flip your meat, the drier it's gonna be. So, don't flip it. Just booyah it. Booyah that shit. Ooh, I can smell it.
I tried the one
Ooh.
that she said was really popular and selling out a lot. I didn't like it.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
let me try that.
All right, it's right here.
All right. How do you like it?
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't.
This is a sativa. All right.
I didn't try the indica.
It is the safety meeting, so what am I gonna do?
Yeah. Right? Well, the other one I got you, you'll really like because it's caffeinated. So I think you'll do well with it, like in the mornings.
What?
It's caffeine. It's a caffeine marijuana thing they're selling out of constantly. It's the lemonade flavor. It tastes like weed, but it doesn't have a flavor to it.
It perks you up?
I don't know. I just took a hit. We'll see.
You seem awake. Oh, that's a thumbs up for me.
Yeah.
Also, when you're cooking, so like when I started cooking the steak, the pan was like here. I got the handle right here. Turn the handle. Turn it the other way. Get that, because no matter where you are, the heat's going to be, I got the window open right here. Like, the heat is not getting distributed well. So you got to move the shit around. Move the shit around. Don't just keep it in one spot, you know? You're not a robot. You're not a machine. We're men, okay? With the hearts of men.
So I
And
should
women.
be rotating the pan?
Huh?
I should be rotating the pan?
So like, so I said I wanted to keep it on for about 8 minutes.
Yeah.
So 2 minutes passed, I moved the pan this way.
Okay.
So now, it's still cooking that one side, but the handle is completely opposite of where it was. So even though it's in the same exact place, the heat's going to distribute exactly opposite of where. So if there's any inconsistencies with the top, the range, if there's any inconsistency in the fire or anything like that, if it's uneven in any way, you can balance it out by just turning the handle this way.
So does this method only work for electric stoves, or does this work for gas too?
I tend to do it on gas as well because you can have an inconsistency in your pan. Your pan can be uneven. And so like this pan right here, I don't know if it's the range of the pan, but the oil falls to one side.
The oil falls to one side.
Yeah, and also I'll kind of let the oil kind of go to each side,
Okay.
you know, and make sure it's all kind of lubed up still.
Was this olive oil or cooking oil?
Always cooking oil.
Always
You don't
cooking oil.
cook.
That's right, you just got on Ayla for using olive oil.
Like I said to everybody earlier, you guys, what did I say earlier? This is seasoning. You don't cook with this. This is for seasoning. You taste this. It tastes good. I'll eat it right now. It's good. It tastes great. You ever had like a tablespoon, like a little teaspoon? You sample some olive oil and you're like, oh, I'm eating oil, and then you taste it and you're like, oh my god, that's some good fucking oil. Or you went to a great Italian restaurant and they give you a piece of bread and you dipped it in some straight up oil and you're like, what the fuck is this? And and you're like, oh my god, that's the greatest. This is the oil. So you don't cook with this. You cook with this shit. This is cooking oil. See? It's a big fucking vat of it. And then well, I got a big fucking bottle of this, but you can see. One you cook with and one you season with. Everybody does that shit. It fucking drives me crazy. It drives me crazy.
When you cook noodles, what oil do you use?
I put olive oil in the water, but you're not cooking, that's seasoning. Not only is it creating viscosity in the water to separate the noodles, but it's adding a flavoring to the water. Because what you're doing when you people think like you salt the pan or whatever, and that does like salt the water and it keeps it from boiling over. This shit's gonna boil over if you keep it too hot. You're seasoning the water because the water is all over the noodle. Every part of the noodle is gonna have some water on it. So if you add salt water to it, there's always going to be a little bit of water on the noodle, so it's a nice kind of salty noodle. So when you eat, you know, you cook a good noodle, you cook a good pasta, you should be able to just eat it straight up and be satisfied with that. And then everything else, you layer the flavors. So you know there's a little bit of salt on the noodle, so when you make your sauce, you don't put hella fucking salt in your sauce because you already salted on one layer. Layer, 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 layer. I put a little bit of seasoning on the peppers, a little bit of seasoning on the potatoes, seasoning on the steak, but when it all comes together, it's going to be beautiful.
You cooked another meal like that and I asked you about it and you told me the key is seasoning each thing individually.
Yeah. And so this is actually start doing my edges. Potatoes are done. Peppers are done. Steak is done. There's a colander, a cutting board, and a pan to clean.
You guys, he never leaves me dishes to clean. He never, there's hardly anything, just what we use to eat with our food on.
What's the word of the day? Mise en place. Alright. I just press that shit in. Press that motherfucker in. Oh yeah! Oh,
wow.
That's what you want, baby. Do the other side. Off the turnbuckle, top rope. Press it in. Get that edge all crispy. Black. Black. And then, after I do all this shit, I'm going to throw a little bit of oil in the pan. I'm going to take the meat off, put it on the cutting board, throw a little oil in the pan, lube up all the burny shit that I just did. All the meat, grease, and all that shit. I'm going to lube it all up again, a little bit of oil, if necessary. I'm going to put the vegetables back in it and top it all with. Watch this shit come here. You might have to be my camera person for the plating. I'm just kind of rolling the meat along the pan there on the edge of the fat. The fat is gonna just cooks up real quick, especially with a hot pan like this. So you just gotta touch it a little bit. Boom. Nothing worse than like having a good steak, but then like there's like a raw, grizzly part of fat on the nice, well-cooked steak, just because they didn't add that extra touch. All right. So,
What do you want me to do?
can you move the camera back a little bit?
Yeah.
You might have to look at the screen for reference. All right. Steak. Off. A little bit of oil. Peppers back in. Woo! This is gonna be insane, y'all. I'll do this.
Oh my god.
All right. Sorry, I went quiet. Brittany, how was work?
Oh, it was good. I learning a lot about behavioral health.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they gave me a behavioral health account.
Oh.
Which was fucking stupid though, if you ask me, because they asked me in my interview, so what specialties do you like? And I said physical therapy, cardiology, and oncology. And they're like, okay, well, can you behavioral health on your first day instead?
You done with it?
Yep. It's a job.
Yeah. For the time being.
Yep.
How else was your day? What did you have for lunch?
I had a banana,
A banana.
an apple, and a bag of animal cookies.
Well, that's 60% vegetables and 3% vegetables. That's pretty fucking good to me. Shit. Can't complain with that. Alright. Heat is off. Oven is off. Steak's on the plate.
I want to get a close up on this steak.
Alright, well.
Oh, you're plating it now.
You got that?
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's go with
Let's see what's going on in the chat. Cassie says, I miss Kansas City grocery stores with an aisle of just spices and sauces for meat. Iowa only has tiny selection to choose from. Do you like a store that has a lot of spices, or do you like creating your own spices?
Oh, I like to create my spice from spices. So the more selection, the better selection, the better the store. Because if you got like all the weird shit too, like some of the, you know, Indian spices and the Mexican food section and shit like that, like you got my heart. Because I'm looking for shit like that. Sometimes you need some of the real shit.
Yeah? What is your favorite spice to cook with? Or your go-to spices?
I mean, definitely one of my favorites is basil. I love the flavor of basil. I try to fit it in as much as I can. I think oregano, I never really knew how good oregano was, but now I'm a real big fan of oregano. Also, like, spices that you would never imagine, like, sometimes you gotta take a risk. And I never thought that I could mix in cinnamon with, like, savory food and things like that.
Yeah.
But every now and then I'll throw cinnamon into like a dish that has salt and garlic and whatnot. I'll throw a little bit of cinnamon in there and like throw people completely for a loop. Oh shit! That's mine.
Alright. No, that's good. Oh my god. That's so much food, babe.
It wasn't supposed to be. Well, Kayla will be home soon.
It looks delicious. It looks so good. God, the pink in that meat is perfect.
Good.
Let's get it close. Look at that, guys. Look how delicious it looks.
All right, let me see. Let me take a look here. What do we got going on? Move this. Take this.
A quick cleanup.
Boom. Because I can't really enjoy myself if I know there's hella mess
I know.
that I got to deal with. You know, even if I don't have to clean up, I can't enjoy myself.
This is what he does every single day, you guys.
But we're done.
Spoil me.
You spoil me. All right. You just got to handle the stuff in the
Alright, perfect.
in there, and move this shit away. All right. Let's grab this. Make it pretty for the fan. There we go.
Mm.
How long's the stream going? 2 hours, 40 minutes. But, you know, I took my time. I had a couple rants. And that's what we got, ladies and gentlemen.
Delicious.
My first cooking show. Yeah, get that pink. Get that pink.
Yeah,
Look at that pink,
Look
baby.
At that. Look at those
Ooh,
peppers.
morsels.
Everything looks delicious. The potatoes.
Hop in.
Mm.
All right. Thanks, guys. I'm going to go. We're going to eat. That's it. It's still bright outside. You know what I'm saying? If you can, go outside, get that good sunshine on your skin, get that good air in your lungs. Call somebody you haven't called in a while. Let's keep this positivity rolling day and night, 24/7. And we'll be back at you as soon as I can with some more content. And trust me, we got some more content coming. I'm not lying. This is just the start of it. All right, guys. Say bye, Britt.
Bye.
No, say bye, Britt.
Bye, Britt.
I love you.